Good morning, my viewers, wherever you are watching me from, any part of the world that you are watching me from. I want to sincerely greet you and I want to say Happy New Year. Sorry, Happy New Month to the glory of Almighty God. Now, let me quickly just go straight to the point, and it's about um, what is trending in the social media concerning the Christian genocide that is happening, that is as if nothing is done. You know, when a child is was talked to or is talked to in the house by the parent and he refused to listen, surely he's going to meet somebody outside that is going to actually, deal with him or her or talk to him or her. That is exactly what I'm saying right now, that the the USA government came up to start addressing our eternal issues, which originally we ought to have handled it, you know, with a sense of humor and also with the fear of God. By my own understanding, I have also discovered that the statistics of Christians being killed in this year alone, according to what we have seen, is over 500 Christians alone. And I'm yet to see a statistics that shows that maybe Muslim or Islams were actually killed. This issue that you see that an Islamic, um, fanatics want to kill their victim, they will shout Allah Akbar. This was not how it ought to be. I was actually born into a Muslim home. To now, by the grace of God, I'm a minister of God, a Christian. I've never received such a lecture that every other religion should be killed. Either you are infidel should be killed. I never received that lecture by the grace of God, because what we are seeing right now, most of these killers, they are not actually, to me, they are not really Muslims. They are just being fanatic and demonic. That is exactly what I'm saying. You can quote me from anywhere. There is no place in the Quran that explain that innocent people should be killed, other religions should be killed. There was nothing like that. If they have it, they can bring it up and so that they can, read it and also go for the interpretation so that we can see where it is written, the surah that is written, the chapter that is written, that other religious people should be killed. So why is it now becoming a religion? Why is it now become a tradition? Why has now become a custom that Christians have been massacred and nothing is done by our government? For the US government to intercept it in our nation, it means they have been receiving informations. They have actually been receiving informations, and they were watching to see what our government will do. And to be precise, our governments, they are very weak in taking some actions. They are so weak. So this thing has not generated into political games. So because to me, I'm sensing that maybe there's some political elite that is actually behind this thing to gain momentum and also to silence their opposition. Because if not, why is it that they just targeting the Christian? How do you imagine they just invaded churches, and they just massacre Christians like that? And at the end of the day, nothing is done, you know, nothing is done. I think this thing ought not to call for. I want us to really know that we are all made by God. God that we serve never give us, a license to kill our fellow brother. No. We know that there are wickedness in the world. We know that there are evil in the world. We know that a lot of things is happening around our world. But at least it should not be in this way. It is high time for our government to take action. Let them take action so that the outsiders will not come and intrude into our affair. If the government of Nigeria have done something to this matter, I believe that they will have, controlled the situation. But because it's beyond control and it's as if nothing is done, that is why you are seeing the US coming in right now. It is high time that we, the believers, especially our leaders, to speak out. To be sincere, our leaders has been speaking out, but who is hearing them? Who is hearing them? And most of our leaders has also, compromised with the politicians, whereby whatever that happens, they don't speak audibly. They don't speak the way they're supposed to speak. I'm not saying all of them, some of them. Why some of them are still raising their voices, they are still shouting that what is going on in Nigeria is not edible, is not good enough, and nothing is done. Nothing is done. Because if something is actually done, if action has been taking place, how do I mean? All the people who are perpetrating this evil, they are fetched out. I want to believe that these people, they use the media to transmit all their actions. They use the media to transfer all their actions. Does that mean that the NCC cannot do anything? Does that mean that the media cannot capture them and get them? These people are still, they are still walking around us. They are still, we still seeing them all around us, parading themselves, going to the market. They are still there. This group of people, they have where they camped. They have where they lodged. They buy things, they eat the same food that we eat. Does that mean they cannot be captured? This is the reason why you see the government of USA are concerned, because these people are still living among us. They are still very much living among us. So why is it that nothing can be done? Why can't they be fetched out and be used as an example so that other people can also learn and have fear? So which means there are some set of people who are actually pampering them, covering them, give them the leverage and the license to do whatever they want to do. Because if the government of Nigeria want to actually capture these people, it won't take them few minutes. It won't take them 1 hour to capture them. So it means that there is a kind of political agreement and arrangement for all this to be happening. But I want to say this by the grace of God, that Nigeria cannot be a one nation or one religious country. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. It cannot be done. Nigeria can never be a Christian nation. It can never be a Muslim nation. That is the truth. So nobody can Islamize Nigeria. Nobody can Christianize Nigeria. So Nigeria is a dual nation where anybody can practice your religion free of charge. So why is it? If you look at the land of Egypt and Israel, Israelites were living in Egypt. And by the grace of God, despite of all the threat that Pharaoh posed before the Israelites, they were still increasing. By population rights, Christians are more than the Muslim in Nigeria. And that is true. So they cannot be totally wiped off. That's the truth. Which means Nigeria Christianity have the predominant. The predominant are Christian. If you look at by the logistic, by the statistics of our nation. So there is no way that somebody can just come up to say that he want to Islamize Nigeria. Nigeria cannot be one religion. No, it cannot be. It's not possible. It's not possible. Christians are not even thinking of this. They are not even thinking that they want to Christianize Nigeria. And you see the Muslims, they are thinking that they want to Islamize Nigeria. We have had a lot. We have had a lot. A Muslim is a president of Nigeria, cannot make him or does not give him the power, or he cannot even make Nigeria to be a Muslim nation. It's not there to make Nigeria a Muslim nation. No, that's not the purpose why the president is on the seat there. He's there to govern the nation. He's the president of Nigeria. Either you are Buddhist, either you are Hindu, either you are herbalist, either you are a Christian, either you are a Muslim, is a president of all and for all. So therefore, he should be able to balance the equation. We are not blaming the president. I know that he must have been trying his own best, but at least we want the best to create more peace. We want the best to create more atmosphere where people can come and invest in the nation. Because a lot of people right now, they are so scared, they are afraid of coming to Nigeria to come and make an investment. So please, I want to beg our government, this matter that is in between the US government and Nigeria government, they have to come to a dialogue table. That's the truth. I believe that the government of United States wants action to be taken so that they can control this genocide that is happening. Because these people are somewhere. They are hiding somewhere in Nigeria. They have all the weapons. They have all the equipment. Where are they getting it from? Where is it coming from? If not the permission of the government to smuggle in, ammunitions to destroy their nation, where are they getting it from? And their own equipment, they are even more sophisticated than our own government weapon. So who are they going to confront? Somebody that have highly sophisticated instrument want to combat with somebody that have just a kind of maybe inferior instrument like a toy. The truth of the matter is that everybody and nobody want to die untimely. So I will not blame the military, the paramilitary for maybe not able to confront the people enough, because the weapon those people are having, they are highly sophisticated, they are of international standard. So our government should strengthen the military, the paramilitary, so that they can be able to combat these people. Not just that, our government should be transparent enough to fish out these people, because they are right in our nation, they are in the state, they are in the local government, they are in the world levels. They are there. And they know them, they saw them, they are seeing them. They dine with them, they communicate with them, they transact with them, they use them for one thing or the other. So please, let peace reign. Let peace reign. Let peace reign. The truth of the matter is that nobody will live on this earth forever, but nobody want to die untimely. You don't take somebody's life, you don't take somebody's soul for no reason. That is not of God. So we all know that the people who are perpetrating this evil, they are not even Islams. They are not really Islamic. They are just infidel. They are so fanatic and they are so demonic. Because the true religion of Islam, I know, they don't. They don't, because I was coming from there. So I know what I heard. I know the teaching I received. So we have never even, thought of to even kill a fowl. To even kill a fowl, we'll be saying Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. To kill a fowl. We are pleading for mercy. We are pleading for forgiveness. To kill a fowl. How much more to kill a human being? You will slaughter a human being. You slaughter a human being and you will transmit it life. So do you call these people Islams? You call them, these are terrorists who cover themselves with a particular religion. Thank God they are not using the Christianity as a religion for destruction. You see them, they carry weapons. They will slaughter human beings, they will butcher them, pieces them. And you call these people, they are Islam. They are not Islam, they are not Muslims. These are demonic people. These are evil people on their own. That is just what I see there. That's what I know. That's what I believe. It's not what I'm thinking, it's what I believe. So they are just the set of people who came up to make the nation ungovernable. And there is a political strength behind those people. That is the truth. Because if they don't have a political power, They cannot come out openly. And they are using the media to transmit their evil, their acts. And government control the media. So what are we saying? Okay, how did Donald Trump, the US government, got to know that there is a genocide in Nigeria that is not being taken care of? How did they know? It's not through media. It is through media. So let us call a spade a spade. Let us call a spade a spade. I want to believe that the leaders are trying their best, but we want this best to become more excellent, so that we would like our leader to speak out. To speak out. These people have to be fetched up. They are right in the government house. They are right in the state level. They are right in the world level, in the local level. They are there. Recently, one happened at Edo State here, when one Aboki just, come up with a flame and say somebody who bought him a bike, that he has turned to become somebody that want to steal his bike. And these Hausas people, they came out and they rough handled the young man and they killed him just like that. The question is, the very person that did this now, have they been fetched out? Okay, look at it. Our government heard it. The state government, they heard it. Till now, they have not brought out the young man or the Hausa man, the Aboki man who killed this young man. All what they do now is that they set up some machineries that they should go and plead and beg the family of a young man. Now, the very person who do the killing, who do the massacres, where are they? We have not seen them. They've not been brought to book. So what are we not saying? It does government not covering something? But they are there. These same people now, you'll be surprised and shocked that maybe they are still very much in the Edo State government. They are still under the government watch. They are there. They have not been able to be brought out. But now they have got to go and begin to console the family of the young man who passed away. Who don't die, don't die. Finish. They will only plead with them, plead with them, plead with them. They will say, okay, yes, they say they want to give them some compensation of how many million. Will that million bring back the young destiny child? It's not. The people who perpetrate this evil, have they brought them out for judgment, for punishment? No. This is exactly what is happening. That's why I say that our government is very weak in actions. Very weak. That's exactly why you are seeing the interference of the external governments. That is exactly what is happening. Because if they have actually go into action and something is done, peace is reigning, what concerns US government in our nation? What concerns them? Nothing concerns them. They are not even our colonial masters. They are not. But we believe that yes, they are world power, wherever, but at least they still not have reason why they want to meddle into our government. But now, to the extent the government, the president is making our country to be a disgraced country. A disgraced country. Why will he not say disgraced country? Because this man has heard a lot of things. He has seen a lot of things that is happening in our nation. Now, take for instance, we have American embassy in Nigeria, isn't it? Where we have a lot of Americans that are actually, transacting business and other things in the embassies there. You want to tell me that they are not aware of what is happening? We have Nigerians who work in American embassies, both in Abuja, in Lagos. We have them. So we want to tell them right now that they are not aware of what is happening in Nigeria. They are aware. So it may not even be that it is we Nigeria that report it. It might be that they see what they are seeing is making them also to be afraid. To be afraid. Because what is happening is actually causing fear. It's causing timidity. That is exactly why people are trying to cry out. They are crying out because they want this thing to be controlled. This killing is going beyond control, brethren. Let us face the reality. It's going beyond control. It has now become a daily tradition. It has now become a daily custom in our nation, Nigeria. We know that there are a lot of corruption, but this one is going beyond corruption because they're killing every day, killing innocent people, killing children, massacre people. Just invaded into a particular a local government. You will just finish all the people. Who are these people? Eh? You will take over their community. You will eat their food. You will be living their housing. You will be using their properties. And we have government that refuse to do anything to sanitize the environment. So if the US government is coming in that they are the one that God is going to use to bring to an end this genocide, to me, I welcome the idea. That's the truth. I believe that God can use anybody. I welcome the idea. I remember the book of Judges that whenever they go against the will of God and God use an enemy to attack them, Bible says right within them there, God will raise a judge. God will raise a leader that will deliver them. But in our nation here, I discovered that no any judge, no any leader that is being raised to control and deliver us from the oppression. The oppression is too much. So if God is raising somebody like Donald Trump, God is raising the US government to bring peace into our nation, I think it's a welcome idea. It's a welcome idea because our government is sleeping. Our government is sleeping. That is just the truth. Our government is sleeping, and they so slept to the extent that they forget themselves as far as they have security around them. Ordinary common councillor, you see them, they have 2 policemen, they have 2 mopo, they have 3 mopo. What about a common man that cannot afford a security around? Is it not the covenant of the president to provide security for his citizenry? Is it not the covenant of the president to provide protection for the people? When the president is going out now, you see the cover that will follow him. To even penetrate to attack now will be very difficult. When you see the governor is going out, you will see a lot of security around him. When the senator, the House of Rep are going out now, you will see a lot of security around them. When the local government chairman are going somewhere, you will see security around them. Then who secure the common man in the streets? Who goes to farm? Who goes to his market looking for his daily bread to eat? Government is not paying any man. Government is not financing anybody. But the little one they can do now, they still not have, a freedom enough to do it. Something is wrong. We have missed it somewhere. Bible said that righteousness exalts a nation. Sin is a reproach. So there are too many blood in our nation. Too many blood. Too many blood. Thank God that God is seeing some righteous people. That is why we are worse. We are worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. We are worse. We are worse. Do you know that it took time for God to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? Bible said that the sin have reached beyond the limit that God could not condone it again. Even a man, Abraham, stood, interceded. If 50 righteous could be found in the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, and God said he will spare them. Up to one, there was no righteous people, no righteous person, up to one person. So we still have righteous people in our nation. That is the reason the mercy of God speak loud in our nation. I'm telling you. That's why the mercy of God speak loud in our nation. Our nation is full of blood. There is no state, there is no local government that you cannot see blood splitted on daily basis. In Nigeria, 36 states. When you had Abuja, we have 37. We have 36 states. There is no state you will not see, you will not hear that blood is splitted today. So our nation is full. It's a bloody nation. It's a bloody nation. is so bloody that you see people that's about to control the situation, they are laughing over it. And you know, imagine you see in the Senate House, let the poor breathe. So they are now using poor people as chewing stick or as a brush. You can see a lot of things because they have access to money, to billions. We have money in this nation. Nigeria is a blessed nation. Very blessed. Very, very blessed. We are more even blessed than America, if I'm not mistaken. We are more blessed than many nations. That is the truth. But our problem is lack of management. That is our problem. And our problem is also is wickedness and evil, where a poor just want to remain poor by the control and influence of a rich man. So a rich man in Nigeria does not want, an average man to succeed in Nigeria, so that they can oppress them, they can suppress them, they can depress them, they can manipulate them, they can control them, they can influence them, so that they can direct them to the wrong thing, so that they can do the wrong thing. How does this killing, Boko Haram, and all this, how did it come up? It came up as a result of oppression, inviting people, giving them a kind of job, a task to do, and at the end of the day, no compensation. And you buy weapons for them so that they can help you politically. And at the end of the day, you gain power, you forsake them. Then these people now carry the weapon again. They are now using it now to begin to terrorize people. I wish they can be kidnapping. Sorry to use the language. I wish they can be dealing with all these men that are giving them this weapon. Not innocent people. Not innocent people. So if the US government have what to do to help us to talk to our government to control this genocide of a thing, this killing of Christians, I think it's a welcome idea. To me, it might not be a good opinion, it might not be a good idea for some persons. I've been seeing some reactions that US government does not have anything to do with Nigeria government, all this and this and that. Yes, it might be true, but we should all know that we have the citizen of America here in Nigeria. If imagine that American embassy is moved out of Nigeria, so what happened? If American embassy is moved out of Nigeria as we speak, what happened? There are people that their life living, their estimate is tied to US. They travel almost every day. There are a lot of people who are making millions of dollars, over there. So discover that so many of our people want to japa, as they used to say. So US government have a strong tie with Nigeria. And likewise, Nigeria will not pretend to say that they don't have a strong tie with what? With America. That is the truth. That is the truth. There is nobody can deny the fact that America and Nigeria have a good relationship. That is the truth. So for the governments of America to say they want to come and intercede or to come and intercept or they want to come and interrupt our nation or intervene in our nation, it means there is a relationship. There is. And their coming is not to come and do anything else. They say they want to fish out the terrorists, which means they know who they are, which means they know where they are, which means they know how to get them. So let them give them the chance to fish out the people so that there can be peace in Nigeria. In your own country, you can work freely. In your own community, you can work freely. Imagine they will just invade a community. They will finish all the community. Those that can escape will escape. Those that will not be able to escape, they will just die like that. And there will be silence. There will be silence. No. People can't go to farm on their own. People crops are dying because of fear. And these people are still living. Go, you are traveling right now. You will see policemen on the streets, on the road, harassing young talented youth, harassing them, collecting their phones, scrolling through their phones, and be telling them you are Yahoo, you are this, and they will be demand. Imagine police people are still having POS, on their roadblock. POS. They are harassing those boys to give them money to settle them. Now they see these boys, they see these people, all these apoke, most of them, they are carrying weapon, dagger. They are moving around the streets. Some of them are even carry guns. And they see them, they can't do anything. So what are we now? Who are we not deceiving? Who are we not deceiving? So Nigeria needs intervention of God. And I believe that God have answered the Christian prayers. That's my belief. Donald Trump is not coming because he's a Christian. He wants to stop the terrorists. So if terrorists, Christians are among terrorists, let him stop them. If Muslims are among, let it stop them. If Abalis, the traditional people among them, let it stop them. We should give him the I mean, he have the reason to do whatever I want to do. So we should give him the license to ransack, to comb all the nations to see where he can fetch out the terrorists, because we want peace in our nation. In the northern area, you hardly see people going to church. I thank God for their life over there. I always tell my people here in the south area that when you want to see real Christian, go to the north. These are people who have seen deaths, who are facing death every day. So they are not going to church because they feel that maybe the church is beautiful or fine. They are going there because they know that they want to make anything can happen to them. Those who are committed, they are still attending, they are still crying, they are still going to church, they are still calling on God. You cannot silence Christians in the land, in the nation. No. I want to speak to our Muslim brother, especially those who are fanatic and demonic. You cannot silence Christianity in Nigeria. No, you can't do it. That's the truth. The more you are killing them, the more God is increasing them. That's the truth. Go and ask Pharaoh, he will tell you. Go and ask Balaam, he will tell you. Balaam tried to silence all the Israel by bringing one prophet to come and prophesy against them. Did he succeed? I mean, Balak, did he succeed? He didn't succeed. He hired Balaam to come and curse the people. Were they cursed? No. It's Christianity as they are blessed people. We are peaceful people. See now, they are friendly people. They are loving people. You should know that. I'm not saying all Christians, because we still have some Christians who are very evil and bad, who are even more evil than even some of these killers in Nigeria. We know that one. Who are ritualists, who are evil. We know that one. See, we have these wicked people in every sectors, in every religion. The idea. There's parts of these traditional people now who are practicing leaves and everything now. We have good ones who use their leaves, their herbs to help humanity. And we still have those who are very wicked that use their herbs, their leaves to destroy people's life, doing rituals and killing people, turning human being inside mortar. We have them. So they are everywhere. They are everywhere. But what you are trying to say, what I'm trying to say right now is this: we are pleading to run a table with the US government. Fix out what they are pointing to you. They want you to take action. Don't see them as if maybe they want to intrude to your nation. No, they have seen something. So what you need to do now is this: you quickly go into action. Thank God for the new chief army staff they just brought in. Now people should go into a quick action. These people, I say it again, they are right in Nigeria. They are here. In all our states, they are there. In all our local government, in all our wards, they are there. They are just there. They are hiding. So they know their hideout because they use telecommunication. They have cell phone. They have number. You cannot use your phone without a number. You cannot communicate without a number. And every number is registered. A phone number, they bought it, they registered. Communication is free. They can regulate it, they can check it, they can track it. So why is it that it's not possible? Why is it not possible? Why is it that they are saying it's not possible to track these people? That is not true. That is not true. They are there. They are close to the Aso Rock. They are there in the Aso Rock. You see now, they are there in Abuja. They are there in all the northern area. They are there in all the south. They are there in all the southwest. They are everywhere. So to get them is as simple as ABCD. Very simple to get them. Just that our people need a kind of a push and pressure. Just like pressure is being mounted on the government of Nigeria. I think that pressure should come more. The pressure should come more so that they can be able to dig out these people. Yes. Is it not in the same nation here we have heard some people behind the Boko Haram? We heard them. Somebody confessed them. Somebody mentioned their name. What has been done since then? What has been done? Is it not the same country here we are hearing some government officials looting money, snakes swallowing money, seeing money buried inside tanks, seeing money inside rooms and everywhere? What have they been done? Is it not the same country we have heard that they saw people smuggle arms into this nation, Nigeria? Where are the arms? What have they done to those people who did that? Till now, nothing is done. So you discover that all these things are on the table of the president of America. So the president also wants to protect his people here in Nigeria. That is the truth. We have number of Americans here in Nigeria. So they want to protect them. And the only way to protect them now is also to protect all. So they are not fighting Nigerians. That is my own view upon that is my own discovery. That is my own research. The president is not fighting, the US president is not fighting Nigerians. No. They have a target, they have a focus. And their target is these people who are causing this genocide, these people who are causing this killing, they want to target them, which means they have been able to track them. They have been able to discover where they are and where they can get them. So let the Nigerian government give them a license, a warrant to do that. If you cannot do it, people cannot go to church freely. People cannot, go to farm freely. People are afraid of going to market. The villagers can't go to farm. And yes, you are saying that you want to empower agriculture so that there will be abundance food in the nation. How can you have abundant food in the nation when the poor people will consider poor people that are farmers? They cannot go to their farm. Even though you are using tractor machine, you are using robot, it's not somebody that will control it. It's somebody that will control it. That's the truth. So let the right thing be done. Nigeria have suffered a lot in the midst of abundance. Name all the resources. Name all the mineral resources as far as this nation concerned. Nigeria have it. Name it. There are some big countries today that they do not even have mineral resources up to 2% that we have in Nigeria. But go and check their country. I'm talking of Africa, not even other, maybe Western world. I'm talking of Africa. But go and check what they are doing with their resources. A nation where there is no peace, what do you want to invest? A state where there is no peace, what do you want to invest? Even though somebody have all what it takes to invest, because of the insecurity in the state, because that is the first priority. That is the first mindset that come into the mind of a good investor. The security. Is it guaranteed? Is it safe? Will it? That is it. So it's not just to create road. People want to invest. Are they secure? Can you guarantee their security if at all they come in? That is it. So please, I'm pleading with our government. I'm on live stream. I'm pleading with our government. I know that our government listen. They listen sometime. So we are pleading. Thank God for the medias. Thank God for the medias. I want to appreciate God for their life. They are the reason why we are getting all the informations. I want to say kudos to our media crew. I'm telling you, male, female, both home and abroad, wherever, thank God for their life. All those stations, local stations, international stations, thank you for your life. Because you are the reason why we are seeing all these things. Thank God for media. So the same way this media is giving information, the same way we can track those people because they are on media. I watched a program, a genocide, a genocide that happened. I get now some years ago where I was in a conference in Lagos. They show us one missionary came around. He showed us live how did they cut people head. You will hear Allah Akbar. They will cut their head. Allah Akbar. They will cut their head. They will push at them. They will pieces them. And who are they pissing? Who are they pushing their? Who are the people they are pushing in their head or they are cutting? I mean, they are beheaded. Who are the people? Christians. Christian. You will hear deny Christ. Deny Christ. Allahu Akbar. Why are you using the name? I don't know their own Allah. I don't know. I don't know their own Allah. The Allah I know is Almighty God. The most merciful. Even God does not even kill anyhow. Even though in your sin you pardon, you have for forgiveness, He will forgive you. That is God. Bible says, no will that anyone should perish, but everyone to come to repentance. That is God. Bible says, anger endure for a moment, but His mercy endure forever. God also gets angry. The Bible says anger lasts for a moment. His mercy endure forever. So what is the offense of these people? That you are just killing them for nothing. What is their offense? What have they done? What have they done? That should be the question. You just carry somebody, the next thing, you put knife on their neck, you slaughter them like goat. Okay, what was their offense? What have they done that deserve to be killed? What have they done that deserve them to just be killed that way? That is the question. That is the question. So if nothing is done, let the US government do something. And we are still also pleading for the support of other Western world to support the US government to come and intervene in our nation because our government is failing us. Imagine the election they just conducted 2023. We are in 2025. The next election should be coming up in 2027. They have started campaigning now. They have started campaigning. And insecurity is increasing on a daily basis. It's not reducing. The same people who accuse the past government that they cannot provide and secure their people, the same people we are getting more worse in their own administration. So who is deceiving who? So US government, want to thank you for intercepting, want to thank you for coming in to intervene in our nation. Even though you have any other motive behind, it's between you and your God. Between you and your God. But help us to come and see that our nation, Nigeria, is saved. Because God can use anybody to bring salvation to a mankind. Jesus submitted himself. Jesus sacrificed himself for the salvation of mankind. Bible says, behold the Lamb of God, which take away the sin of the world. You see now, and when Mary was to be born, we heard it that he will take it, he will take away the sin of his people. So somebody also will be sacrificed for peace, for sanctity, to actually reign in Nigeria. That's the truth. So if Donald Trump is the sacrificial lamb, if his government is the sacrificial lamb to be provided, to be submitted for peace to reign in Nigeria, I personally welcome the idea. That's the truth. What we need is peace. We don't need this genocide. We don't need this killing. We don't need this maiming. We don't need this butchering. We don't need this. No. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. There are a lot of preaching going on in Nigeria. Nigeria have the largest pastor in the world. Nigeria have the largest minister in the world. In fact, the most big minister around the world that I know, they are found in Nigeria. Now, in Africa. That's it. Our fathers, our great fathers, they are found in Nigeria. That's the truth that I know. So Nigeria control so many things. So many things. And I know that Satan is not happy about this nation. So Satan just want to destroy this nation and capture it and just put it inside a bag. But it's not going to work. Because Nigeria prays every second. I will not say every day, every second. Every second Nigeria pray. So God answer prayers. So God must raise helpers for us. God must raise people to help us that will hear our cry. And I believe that this is an answer to our prayers. Nigeria is dying. Our nation is suffering. We have abundance, more than abundance, that average Nigeria will be so comfortable. We have it. Almost the whole local government, almost the whole world in Nigeria, I'm talking about world level, there is no place you get to you not see mineral resources. If they can be well controlled and coordinated, I'm telling you, average Nigerians will be enjoying and be comfortable. But there are some set of persons who just sat on it and they are just enjoying it alone and they store it for their yet unborn generations. And this ought not to be so. No, this ought not to be so. It's so barbaric. It's so evil, it's so demonic. It's so demonic. So our government, Nigeria government, if you know you cannot do something, let those that can do something come and do something so that peace can reign. Peace is what we have. I mean, what we need. People want to travel to North now, they are scared. They are scared. People want to come down from North to this and they are scared. The road is so insecure. Our environment is so insecure. So security is life. Security is life. That's the truth. Security is life in everything you do. Security matters. Husband need to secure a wife. Wife also need the security. Children need security. Security is life. Security is life. What guarantee a good living is good security. That's the truth. That is just the truth. That's what guarantee a good living is good security. So therefore, if security can be provided for the president, for the vice president, for all these ministers, for all the senators and all the men of the House of Rep and governors, and then the common man also needs security. Common man needs security. You may not provide maybe policemen for the common man. You may not give them ammunition, whatever. At least give them assurance that they can go to their business and return back peacefully. That's security. Give them assurance they can go to their farm and they can farm as many hours they want to farm in their land without fear, and they can come back home safely. That is security. That is security. Let them be assured that they can pass through their road without fear, both day and night. That is security. That is security. People want to travel now, you will see a lot of prayers. People want to travel, you will see a lot of prayer. Say, Pastor, can I go? Is the road safe? Just want to travel to go and see your family member, or want to go for business. A lot of prayers. Just because you want to travel. Why? Because no security. If there is actually security, do you need much prayer to travel? Do you need much prayer to do all this? No, you don't need it. You just dress and just walk out and you are moving to where you are going to, because there's a maximum security all around. All the road is so captured with heavy security. But today, it's not so. Even the people, the security people on the road, they are even worse. On their own, they kill people and hide them. That's true. We have seen a lot of things. They will kill them and hide them. They will give informations. Eh? They will give information. Just imagine. They will plant drugs inside your vehicle. They will plant drugs inside your vehicle. In the name of, say, checking your vehicle, they will plant drugs there. And they will not tell the next security on the other roadblock. They will give the information. Say, that vehicle is so coming, so number. There's a drug inside, we planted it. Just to loot money. Just to oppress the person and get money. Our boys are walking the street, buying their ladies' vehicle. Lady machine, buy vehicle. At the end of the day, now they will just disturbing them. Bring your phone, bring your phone, bring your phone, bring your phone, bring your phone. They will be scrolling their phone. Eh? My phone is my privacy. Your phone is your privacy. Why are you intruding into my privacy? By right, this award is supposed to lecture this security, especially this policemen in our road. Why are you checking somebody's privacy? What did you hide there that you want to check? What did you hide there? We are not promoting legality, we are not promoting evil in our society, but at least leave somebody privacy for him. That phone does not belong to you. Even though you put somebody's head inside that phone, leave it for him. It's a privacy because as far it did not show publicly. But today you see a security man that's supposed to be securing people on the road. They are stopping boys and be checking their phone. And when they discover anything, and the next thing now, they are pleading, they are telling that they have to pay themselves with $500,000. This question is the money that they use to collect, they collect from the people to pay themselves. Does the money enter into the government purse or the money into their own private accounts? So who is now evil? You say you are working for the government. Okay, you see somebody who violated the law. Fine and good. Now, you now say he should bail himself on the road there. He now spend 200,000, 300,000. At the end of the day, does the money enter into the government purse? So who are we deceiving? Who is now a thief? Who is now a robber? Who is now evil? Eh? I remember when I was in the north, I traveled to north. Somebody was telling me that if somebody is pursuing you, he said, don't run to go and meet security men. Don't run to go and meet them. Look for a different place to hide, because the same people you want to go and run to go and meet now are the people that we kill. Yeah. I say, wow. See, that is what is happening. That is what is happening in the north when I travel. So you can see that our roads are not safe. So we need security. We need security. One of the things that is missing in Nigeria now is that security aspect. It's no longer there. We should not pretend. Our leaders should speak out. Killing of the Christian is not accepted. It's totally unacceptable. I told somebody that if all the Christians come together and carry weapon, in the twinkling of an eye, they will finish all the evil religion. They will finish them. Because Christianity are majority. Either you like it or not, they are majority. They are majority. Go and find out. They are majority. If they should carry weapon and follow up these people, I'm telling you, no any religion will remain. Christianity have so much power that they can Christianize Nigeria. They can do it and they will succeed. That's the truth. But we are not promoting that. So therefore, no any Muslim should be thinking that he can Islamize Nigeria. You cannot Islamize Nigeria. You can't. It's not possible. It's not done. You can't try. You can't do it. It's not going to succeed. That is just the truth. It's not going to succeed. Forget about whether they say they have weapon, this and this and that. No. You can. This is not Turkey. Nigeria is not Turkey. What made them succeed in Turkey was because of the size of Turkey and because of their limitation in their belief. Not in Nigeria. Nigeria is so wise, is so big, is so deep that it cannot happen. So there is no way you can say Islam can wipe wipe off Christianity in Nigeria. No, it's not. It's not going to work. That's my belief. It's not about whether we are careful or we are careless. No, it is just a covenant. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Because when you go through information prepare you for something else. That's the truth. There are people who are prepared. Everybody cannot be careless. Everybody cannot be frivolous. No, there are those who are very sensitive, more than sensitive. So they read, they get information. So information have kept them preparing, and they are still preparing. So don't think that everybody can be very, unconcerned about informations. There are people who are very, very committed to information. So they are ready for anything. Nigeria is so big that somebody will say, want to Islamize Nigeria. What they have? They don't have the resources. They don't have what it takes. That's the truth. Just that the government is not helping the matter. So to maintain peace, government of Nigeria should be able to come up and give guarantee and sign undertaking that they are going to take it up. And taking it up should not be something they will read in the news. It should not be something that will remain in the media. We need the action that back up with evidence, empirical evidence that yes, we are doing something, so that the government of United States can back off. But for not doing that, we will show that people will also come in. That's the truth. Because the targeting of the Christians is much. It's much. We saw the list of people that died, that they keep between March, April till now, about 500 and something. That is, if at all they get accurate number. If at all they get the accurate number. Because they should be more than. Because there are those that they are burnt, including wife, including mother, including father, including children. They burn them, which they cannot even trace and give account of how many are they. So we are pleading for the government of Nigeria to rise up to the occasion. Don't let the American government force their way into the nation. It will be as if they want to colonize us again. That's what I'm saying. And if they should do, they should know that our government have no voice again. And if America should come in and colonize, because what I'm saying right now is what is colonism or colonization is what I'm saying now. They want to come and colonize Nigeria again. So we should not give them that audacity. Nigeria government, go into action. Go into action. Get these people out. Let them be dealt with on live stream, so that you can give Nigeria confidence to trust you and to believe in you. No any government aspect of Nigeria is working. Everything has been corrupted. Everything. Catch somebody right now. You only sit on news. What happened next, you don't know. You don't know. People are using billions, stolen billions of naira. But let a common man steal yam in the market because he's hungry. You will say that they want to burn that very person. But somebody sits down in the office as a minister, as a senator, as a House of Rep, as a governor, as this and that in the government sector, and they are looting money in billions. And nothing is done. Nothing is done. And at the end of the day, common man that just look for what to eat, to get his life going. I'm not promoting stealing. We are not welcome. We don't say it's a good thing. But at least they should deal with the real matter. Let the real matter be dealt with. That is true. If the real people are dealt with, have you not heard in a governor here? In Nigeria government, when a past governor looked almost 800 something billion till now, nothing is done. We have heard it. They are still paraded. They are still in the country. And they're not in Nigeria here. They are Nigeria here. So all these Boko, wherever, they are Nigeria. They're very close here. Most of them are even the PA. Most of them are even the SA to the president, to the governors, to the this, to the that. So they are all there. They only use them when they want to use them to get their their need or what they want. That is all. So we all know all these things. So, but this thing is not good for our country. Nigeria, we don't need war, because if you experience war, those who have experienced war will say we don't need war. We don't need war in Nigeria. We don't need war. This internal war, we need to control it. Our government should help us, because these people are killing for Christian, whatever. What has Christian done? What have they done? No, the question is, what have they done? These people you are killing, what was their offense? What was their father's offense? So they are killing them politically. So to me, I'm not seeing this one as a religious issue. No, because that's what I told you right in the beginning, that I was coming from a Muslim background. And in all my years as a Muslim, I've received teaching, I've read Quran, all this kind. I've never read in a place where even the same Allah they're talking about now give permission that you should go and begin to kill people anyhow. No, nothing like that. I didn't see it. I've not received the teaching. I've not received the lecture anywhere. So where did they receive it from? They should bring the surah out. Let them quote it for us. I'm waiting. Quote it for us to say, this is the surah, this is the chapter that say that all Christians should be killed, all infidels should be killed. Bring it out. Let us see it. So that you will know that this is demonic people. They are fanatic and demonic. Okay, why can't you now force them into your religion? Must you kill them? Is killing now means that you please the Allah? No. Christianity will come and preach to you. They want to convert you into their own religion. That's what they do. And it's not by force, it's by choice. They go from place to place, they preach, they convince you, you give your life to Christ, you join them to serve God. But their own now, they are not forcing them to come and join their religion, they are killing them. You are reducing the population of Nigeria, and you said you are doing the right thing. No, you're not doing the right thing. You massacre a whole community. You enter into a local government, you massacre the people in the village. And at the end of the day, now you call it a religion. No. It's this. No. This is just pure evil. Just pure evil wickedness. So this is demonic. So satanic. That is truth. So I want to round up by saying that government of Nigeria, we want you to do something. The Christians are bleeding. The Christians are crying. Don't take our sincerity for granted. Don't take our righteousness for granted. Don't take the simplicity of the Christianity for granted. Don't take it for granted. You may think that, oh, they cannot carry weapon because their Bible did not permit it, their law did not permit them to make war for war, tooth for tooth, eye for eye, peace. Don't take it for granted, because God is going to raise a judge for them anywhere, any part of the world. And that is exactly what I am saying right now. So God is raising a judge among the Christians. Thank God for that. So you should know that their God never sleeps. He will rise to fight for them. So therefore, government of Nigeria, thank God for our president. He's a peacemaker man. He's a good man. Thank God that his wife is a minister, a pastor. So they are seeing everything, they are hearing everything. What we need from you is your action. Fetch out these people. Don't let it be that it is the outsider that will now come and fetch it out, because they know where they are. And your government and your officers and your executives, your ministers, your senators, your governors, they know where these people are. They know their hideouts. Let's face the reality. They know their hideouts. They are transiting with them. They spend money. That's the truth. There's a level you will keep money at home. You start, they go to bank. They go to bank. They have bank managers who send them money in base. So they are not spirits. These terrorists, these killers, they are not spirits. They are not ghosts. They are human being like me and you. Yeah, they are human being with nature. That nature control them. They go to toilet, eh? They urinate, they eat, they live, they bathe, they use water, all these things. So they are not spirit, they are human being. Hmm? They use telecommunication, they watch live program. Even maybe as I'm talking right now, they may be watching me, they'll be looking at me. So please, writing should be done. Writing should be done. If the writing is done, because peace is what we need in our nation. Bible says God is not the author of confusion. Hmm? No, but peace. God is not author of confusion, but of peace. If peace reign, all of us will be friendly and be united. But where there is no peace, where there is war, there can never be unity. So unity is what by Nigeria, according to our code of harm. Let us follow it and let us embrace peace so that the government can be enjoyable. God bless you. Shalom.